Hello and welcome to another video on legends and myths. Today I'll be telling you the story of the great Haitian Voodoo Loa of the dead, Baron Samedi. In Voodooism, Baron Samedi is the head of the Gade family of Loa, ruling over them with his wife Maman Brigitte, which both figures are associated with death and the crossroads. The Loa are the primary spirits of Voodoo. They are akin to the Orishas of Yoruba religion and of similar Afro-Caribbean new religious movements. But unlike the Orishas, the Loa are not deities but are spirits, whether of human or divine origin, that were created by Bondi, the supreme creator god, to assist the living in their daily affairs. Each Loa possesses their own personalities. Therefore, to navigate through daily life, Voodooists must cultivate personal relationships with the Loa to have their needs met. These relationships can be formed by making offerings at personal altars created to a particular Loa and by participating in elaborate ceremonies of dance, music, and spirit possession. Baron Samedi has a unique presence in Voodoo culture. He is often described by his followers as wearing a black tailcoat accompanied by an iconic top hat. He is often depicted as a black, tall man with a skull painted on his face. His role was to guide the souls of the dead into the afterlife. He is the guardian of the veil between life and death, welcoming new souls into the underworld and deciding who lives and who dies. Unlike other deities who are associated with death, such as Hades and Thanatos, Baron Samedi was never seen as a deity, but more as a Loa who was the master of the dead and a giver of life. Baron Samedi has the power to decide who should die and who can go on living. Not only is he a spirit who guides souls to the afterlife, he also ensures that the veil between the living and the dead is never disrupted, and that the dead never return as zombies to bother the living. So if a person wished to make contact or connect with the dead, whether they be an ancestor or family relative, must evoke the help of Baron Samedi, who then determines whether to allow the dead to contact the living world or not. He may also be asked to dispel ghosts that may be haunting the living and even asked to ward off death. In return, Baron may expect gifts or offerings for his deeds, which can vary according to his mood. He may simply ask for a small gift of cigars, rum, black coffee, grilled peanuts, or bread. However, Baron Samedi is said to be just and kind, with a soft spot for children. He prefers children to live full lives before they meet him. Much of Baron's time is spent lingering at the crossroads between life and death. This shows that he knows the value of life and wants the person he is transporting to the afterlife to have had a complete and fulfilled life. He is also a protector of life, having the power to cure any disease or wound, but he will only do so if the person is worth saving. Baron Samedi is powerful enough to counteract powerful curses and hexes. Baron Samedi can be seen smoking strong cigars or drinking rum. He is also seen as being loud, wild, rowdy, the life of the party, and having a good time. Despite his drinking and party lifestyle, Baron Samedi is also a man of class and style. While he is known for his foul language, he is also known to be a gentleman. However, although he is married to his wife Maman Brigitte, he is often seen chasing after mortal women. In Voodoo religion, Baron Samedi is the crossroads where sex and death meet, the spirit of an undying life force, and he may be petitioned for fertility. He is the guardian of ancestral knowledge and the link to ancestral spirits. Baron Samedi is said to be syncretized to Jesus because they both share the symbol of the cross. Baron Samedi's associations with the cross may predate Christianity. In Congolese cosmology, the cross is the symbol of the life cycle, birth, death, and rebirth. Baron Samedi has various incarnations, who are Baron Lacroix, Baron Cimetière, and Baron Criminel. Each of these beings perform a distinct role and even have their own personality traits and mannerisms. Sometimes these personas are depicted as separate beings that have a strong link to Baron Samedi. Baron Lacroix is depicted as a sophisticated spirit of death who is quite cultured and debonair. He is very philosophical in his views about death and finds death both absurd and humorous. He offers a constant reminder to his followers about delighting in life's pleasures before it comes to an end. Baron Samedi performs the duty of guardian of the cemetery, digging the graves and welcoming the deceased to the underworld. He even protects the graves so that the dead aren't disturbed. He is a dashing and debonair figure, so much so that even his horses wear tuxedos and top hats. He has expensive tastes, smokes the best cigars, and drinks the finest liquor. However, Baron Samedi is still just as crass as the other Gade, but with a polite manner and upper class. Baron Criminel is the most feared among the three. He is believed to be the first murderer who was condemned to death. People invoke him when they wish for swift judgment to be pronounced. A person possessed by Baron Criminel will shout obscenities, spit, and even try to stab the people around him. Sometimes people must sacrifice a black chicken by burning it alive, because it is believed that the shrieks of the animal appeal to the Baron's cruel nature. Despite being the spirit who lives and dies, Baron Samedi is an irreverent jokester who performs sexualized dances and is rarely seen without a cigar or a glass of spicy rum. He is the guardian of cemeteries, the man waiting at the end of the tunnel, and the one who decides who lives and who dies. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to let me know what deities you'd like for me to make a video on next. Take care, and I'll see you in the next myth.